What is up, YouTube? Check this out. Hey, the reason why people are doing so many Umar Johnson videos, man, we hurt. I straight up was like down with the brother, man, because he was trying to do something to help people, but he was putting down white folks too much, way too much. I think it's too much of that going on. Stop putting down other race of people. I also think that you would have raised, instead of the $2 million you raised, that means you're a great talker. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 million because I know they going by what you reported to the IRS, and all that stuff. But there's so many people out there saying that you did fundraisers, you was charging when they was getting places for free, all this stuff. But I want y'all to really take a full listen to this whole video, man. This is coming from Pandas, and I'm gonna point some things out because he's really pointing out some things that I didn't even know. I watched this whole video, so there's gonna be a recap. So I might act like what? I can't believe that when I already heard it. You feel me? Uncle Mike try to keep it real. I am not here to try to put anything over your eyes or over your ears. I am here to just react to the truth and learn a little bit. Like y'all kept talking about that other little boy. I'm pissed off if you did something that you ain't had no business doing. Ever since I was in junior high school, man, I've been out helping people, trying to help people. Now, you don't want Uncle Mike to pull up his receipts because I got the real receipts coming from out of my bank account to help people, not only black people. I tried to help black people. I'm still helping black people. I help Filipino people. I done fed a village. Well, probably for 1 or 2 days. But at least, all these people talking bad about Dr. Umar. This is on his Instagram. He posted this on his Instagram, y'all, right? All these people talking bad about you, but what have they done? Well, I managed a young band to help kids. I actually bought the kids the football team, a bunch of socks so they can all have on the same socks. And 2 of the boys couldn't get the donate the money to sign up to be in the Boys and Girls Club and have to pay for the weigh in and all that stuff, whatever that is. Their parents was too poor, so I paid for them to be on the football team. I have done so many things. I got parents that are still thanking me because they kids have turned out to be better people because I made it a fact that if you come to my studio, you have to keep your grades up. I don't have no dummies hanging around my studio. You got to be able to read and do math in order to do music. I ain't think that was going to work. 2 or 3 months later, the parents is coming to the studio, man, saying, I just want to know who you are because he never brought home these type of grades. And I told him, I said, man, you can do this. Come on, bruh. I want to see you I want to see you survive. One of the little kids fell off. He fell off. So I went to his neighborhood to go get him and ask him a question, what is wrong with you? Yeah. And his boys, they all standing out front like they gangster. Oh, we got wrecked. So they jumped down like they was going to jump me. And he's jumped down and was like, whoa, wait a minute, ho. Nah, dog, nah, not with this. No, this my man. Yo, what's up, man? Let me go. Yo, man. So he pulled me to the side and talked to me. And I'm like, come on, this how your life is going to be? Which is how his life turned out. But he showed respect. Uncle Mike was going to get beat up by a bunch of youngins in the neighborhood. I was going to get jumped. But I went there to talk to him, and he knew it was wrong. He knew it was wrong if he would have let them jump me after I done did all this stuff. I fed you, boy. We go to McDonald's, I treat you to McDonald's when we pass out flyers and all this stuff. I always did the stuff for the kids, and when they worked hard, we went to McDonald's and stuff like that. Dude, I can do a whole 5 hours on all the stuff I done did for kids. The younger generation, Uncle Mike helping people. I could do 5 or 10. I could bring everybody on this mother daggone. My daddy was like this. Rest in peace to him. I'm trying my best to be half the man he was. And you got a Dr. Umar, he got his own father talking about him. He got his own family talking about him. Of course it's my daggone duty to pass this along to a lot of people, man. Y'all need to watch this video, man. This right here, shout out to my man. He done, it's about 5 things I'm like, I didn't know that. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell, man. Y'all ride with Uncle Mike while he show y'all the right way. Pissed me off, this dude. I would love to talk to him. I'm going up there. Come find out, y'all. Just to let y'all know, the buildings are not up for auction anymore, which is good for me because I'm going up there and I want to talk to some people. The last person I want to talk to is Dr. Umar. I'm scared that what I might say to him. And I'm going to get it on camera. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out.
Here we go again with Dr. Umar.
We go.
Mr. I'm building a school for the people. But the only thing he building right now is more excuses. The city straight pulled his card, dropped receipts, and now he got 6 days before they snatched that school. And look, I'll admit it. Call me naive, call me dumb, but I actually believed in this man once. Thought he was going to lift the community up. Instead, he out here stacking lies, crying racism, and trying to spin another hustle. And if that ain't enough, more people keep popping up exposing Umar for doing them dirty too. So yeah, this rabbit hole, it goes even deeper than the school fees. Let's talk about it. So we already know all the mess going on with Umar Johnson. And if you don't know, just check my past videos and then come back here. So yeah, we saw that instead of just handling business like a grown man, nah, Umar flips it. He jumps on live like, brothers and sisters, we might need to march on City Hall. This is racism. They trying to sell our school behind our backs. He even said Wilmington straight ignored every email, every phone call, like the city just shut him out.
So that was a lie.
Bruh was begging his supporters to get ready for protest signs and chants like it's Selma 1965.
I want y'all to get ready for a protest. I want all FDMG donors and supporters to get ready for a protest. We may have to march on City Hall, brothers and sisters. We may have to march on City Hall because of the racism. I'm going to call it what it is, racism. Discriminatory treatment. Why did we get no notification that y'all were going to sell our schools? Why did you not respond to any of our emails to retroactively apply our vacant property registration fee waiver? I knew they didn't want Dr. Umar in Wilmington. I didn't know it was this bad. I knew that the power structure. I'm not talking about the brothers and sisters in the community. They love us. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. Shout out to our Wilmington, Delaware family. They love Dr. Umar and FDMG. I'm talking about the power structure of Wilmington, Delaware. We knew they didn't want us in that city, but we didn't know they would go this far as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far as to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell the school behind our backs. I didn't know they would go this far to ignore us for 4 months and try to sell our schools that we've been working on for 6.5 years behind our backs. So brothers and sisters, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fight like hell to get our money from the bank. We're going to pay off this vacant property registration fee waiver. And we might still have a protest at City Hall because this is wrong, brothers and sisters. I have emailed the mayor. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the chief of staff. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the city council president.
You know what? Did y'all hear that? I didn't even recognize that. He said it in this video that he gonna pay off what needs to be paid to keep the buildings. He just said that, man. Did y'all notice that? Watch this.
Schools that we've been working on for 6.5 years.
We've been working on the schools.
So brothers and sisters, this is what we're going to do.
We're going
to fight like hell to get our money from the bank. We're going to pay off this vacant property registration fee waiver. And we might still have a protest at City Hall because this is wrong, brothers and sisters. I have emailed the mayor. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the chief of staff. I have gotten no response. I have emailed the city council president. I have gotten no response.
All you had to do is go up there and sit down and have a meeting with him and make some type of payment plan and let them know what your plans are. Now we talking $40,000. Give a couple of pennies or add a couple of pennies, whatever the hell. $40,000. Most banks in most deals will want you to put down 10% or 20%, 25%, something like that. So if we talking $40,000, he probably had to come up with around $10,000. You see what I'm saying? So two people, Charlemagne and his boy, since you want to stand behind him, you know that his accounts are frozen. 2 strong donors, 3 strong donors could have came up with the money to stop this thing from being auctioned off, is what I'm saying. So the rabbit has been pulled out the hat. The buildings are not, I repeat, the buildings are not, I repeat. You gotta pause before you say the third time. I didn't know that part. The buildings are not in auction. They're not gonna be on the auction block. So you don't have to worry about that white man that's going to use it to make a toilet stool, which was all a joke. You know, I think he was just making that a joke. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
So brothers and sisters, I'm going to meet with my team.
Now, don't get me wrong. Real racism exists. The system dirty. But in this case, nah, this ain't Jim Crow. This is Umar ducking responsibility. The man crying racism every time the lights get cut off. It's like a rapper blaming the label when he spent the whole advance on chains. And you know what's crazy? That move might have actually forced the city to clap back. Because once Umar went live blaming them, calling for boycotts, all them folks at City Hall like,
you gonna learn today.
Bet. Now we got to put the truth out. And when they did, man, it ain't look good for him. So the city finally speaks up, straight out of Wilmington. And they basically said, yo, don't believe that, man. He capping.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
We ain't trying to steal no school. We not plotting in the shadows. Matter of fact, we've been doing everything we can to not let this building get sold. All we need is Umar to pay what he owes. They even said communication from him has been scarce. Like they sending emails, reminders, letters. He ghosting him like some dude ducking child support papers.
Hey! Why are you running? Why are you running?
One official literally put it in writing.
Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh my God, that's funny.
He ghosting him like some dude ducking child support papers.
Hey! Why are you running? Why are you running?
One official literally put it in writing. Umar's claims are untrue and inaccurate. Bro, that's the polite government way of saying this man lying to y'all. And to make it worse, they said they even reached out again this week trying to get him on a payment plan. They like, bruh, work with us. Just talk to us. We don't want to take the building.
Right. In this paperwork, he said that's what's in this paperwork. We're trying to work with you. You can even be on a payment plan. You don't have to come up with the $38,000. You don't have to come up with the whole thing. But you got to come up with something, man, that's reasonable. This is what you owe. You got to drop a couple of grand down on this thing, bro. At least 10. That's what I'm guessing at, around 10. They probably got them for 15 to 20 or half.
Reached out to the city of Wilmington, Delaware. And I had correspondence with with Daniel T. Walker, who is one of the managers and deals with communications and whatnot. I received the email back from him about an hour ago. And pardon me if I look away from the screen, because I'm actually looking at a different monitor, but I want to read this to you. Unfortunately, the statements made by Dr. Umar are simply untrue and inaccurate. City of Wilmington has issued numerous communications concerning the 2 properties, and the communication from the property owner has been infrequent and scarce. Our goal is to simply ensure the properties come into compliance with existing regulations. This is true of our approach to every property in Wilmington and ensures our buildings are safe and constructed adequately.
Yep.
We have a process to follow. The motion notice he received is another step that we will process. We invite Dr. Umar along with every property owner to communicate with our offices and determine the appropriate next steps of any property that enters in this phase of enforcement. Even this week, our office has contacted Dr. Umar, and I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Y'all got to forgive me. I got to get some. The office has contacted Dr. Umar this week and has, let's see, inviting him once again. So he's lying to you, inviting him once again to comply with our regulations and speak with our delinquent accounts team and Department of License and Inspections to determine the path forward.
So now it's looking.
Now, if they have a team,
regulations and speak with our delinquent account.
If they have a delinquent team, that means they have some professionals that sit down and go over your assets, check your credit, check to see if this is feasible to stop this deadline, to let you put down some money and you will be qualified to keep paying because you're at least trying to get the place up. But if you ain't done Jack Dilly Squad and your credit, you about to lose the bill. They have a team of people that's going to assess this thing, is what I'm saying.
Once again.
Yeah.
So he's lying to you, inviting him once again to comply with our regulations and speak with our delinquent accounts team and Department of License and Inspections to determine the path forward.
So now it's looking
even the
less like racism
no
and
money.
more like Umar just ignoring the bills while playing victim for the internet. Here's where the receipts come in. And this the part Umar didn't want to talk about. The city showed the whole timeline of their communication with him. And bruh, it's ugly. October 2024, they emailed him, told him straight up, fill out this waiver request so you don't get hit with new fees. Guess what? No response. January 2025, deadline passed. Still no waiver. Now them past due fees locked in. Ain't no waivers coming for that. April 2025, Umar tried sliding in some nonprofit paperwork like that's going to cover everything retroactively. But nah, the code don't work like that. You can't show up late to the party and expect a plate. Then from April to August, they kept following up multiple times. Finance department blowing up his inbox like an ex who want closure. And Umar, crickets.
Are you stupid or something?
So by August, the city like, all right, enough's enough. They issue an auction notice, gave him 6 days to handle it, or that school gets put up for sale. 6 days. And all the city asking is, pick up the phone, get on a plan, and pay your damn fees. And here's the part that's really wild.
Yep. Just get on a plan and pay your fees. So he did that, y'all. I just want to let y'all know the information is coming in as fast as it can. But we got word that the schools is off the chopping blocks. The schools are not on the chopping blocks anymore.
Because when you line it all up, it looked like Umar don't even want the school no more. Think about it. Donations dried up, people stopped believing, and now he's staring at millions more just to actually open the doors. Teachers, staff, renovations. Whew, that bag ain't coming. So what's the easy out? Let the city snatch it. Then he gets to cry, see, the white man took my dream. Play the victim card, run the same hustle again, and wait for folks to forget in 6 months. And honestly, he might not be dumb for that. Because if you never really intended to finish the school, the best exit strategy is blaming the system. That way you don't got to answer the real question. Where the hell did all that money go? So here's the $1 million question everybody asking. Literally, where's the money? Umar pulled in 1.6 M's, bought the school for around $400K, but somehow can't scrape up $72K to keep it.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Let's be real. Donations slowed to a crawl. Folks not throwing cash at him like they did back in the hype days. Why? Because every time Umar pops up in the news, it's not about progress. It's about some shady business move, another scam, another excuse. And remember, a lot of that money came in during the pandemic. You telling me Umar, who wasn't out doing speeches, wasn't booking events, just let that money sit untouched for the school? Nah, bills had to get paid. Lifestyle had to get covered. I bet good money he dipped into those funds. Which is why now he's stuck. He can't open the school without more donations, and the people ain't donating no more. So all he got left is to play the victim and hope somebody still believes. And if you think I'm reaching, nah, let's talk about how Umar moves outside the school situation. Because this ain't no one-off mistake. Take King Randall, young brother out here really doing the work, building his own school, setting an example. He tried to link up with Umar, paid him $3,000 for an interview, 3 racks. Umar took the money and dipped. Didn't show, didn't refund, nothing.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on now.
Come on, man.
Come on
Randall
now,
even
dawg.
posted the receipts, PayPal screenshots.
Come on. That's messed up, man. That is messed up. And it's funny because my man said, when doing business, y'all, you're going to take some bumps. Take your bumps and you keep moving. You take your bumps and you keep moving. When doing business is never, I don't know why people think that business is smooth as silk. I had people stole cameras and stuff from me. I had to fire people. I had people that wasted my time. People try to tell me to do things their way. Business is hard. Business is hard. Here we go.
Paid him $3,000 for an interview.
Paid that man
3 racks. Umar took the money and dipped. Didn't show, didn't refund, nothing.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Randall even posted the receipts, PayPal screenshots, messages, everything. Straight proof. And it's not like Umar denied it. He just ghosted. Now let that sink in. If he'll scam another brother, a man on the same mission, just imagine what he's doing with regular folks' donations. You think he guarding every dollar for the school? Nah. If he can finesse King Randall for $3K, what you think happened to $1.6 million? And here's the one that really blew me.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
The Don situation. Bruh, Umar didn't just finesse donors or a young brother like Randall. He straight up scammed a homeless man. So here's how it went. Don meets Umar by chance in 2021, shows him he's handy with construction. Umar offers him a deal. Yo, I'll pay you $3K a month. You can live inside the school while you work, and you help me rehab this place. Don agrees. Next thing you know, this man working 12-hour days, 7 days a week, basically free labor with the promise of a check at the end. Month's almost up. Don goes home for the weekend, accidentally leaves the door unlocked. Umar spazzes and starts cussing him out. Don snaps back. They fall out. Now Don like, cool, I'll bring the keys back. Just pay me my money. Umar flips it again, tells him, drop the keys off first. Then you'll get paid. Don brings the keys back and surprise, Umar suddenly ain't got the full $3K.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Oh my God.
Starts talking about sending part of it through somebody else, stalling, running games. So this man, Don, homeless, busting his ass, counting on that money, gets nothing.
We talking $3,000, y'all. We talking $3,000 from a man like Dr. Umar. I have never in my life said I was going to give somebody something that I didn't have in my wallet. I never in my life said I'm going to give you anything. Not even, there's been plenty of people who did shows, y'all, that they was hoping that X amount of people are going to come through the door and I'm going to take this money and pay you. No. What if nobody come through the door? 1 or 2 people come pay to get in. How you gonna pay these people then? Huh? Don't do that. That's bad business. That's bad business practice and hoping and praying that something gonna happen. And it may not happen. Don't do that, man.
Imagine that. Umar scamming the very man helping him fix the school.
Damn.
So Don ain't just let it slide. He took Umar to court for that $3K. And what does Umar do? Instead of paying the man, he drags this case out for years. He ducked service, gave the court the wrong address, claimed he was sick, asked for continuances, pulled every excuse in the book just to delay. Like, you wasting lawyers, wasting judges, wasting everybody's time over $3,000.
Stop it. Get some help. I was on my way to Delaware with no money, but I knew I was going to be obtaining some money.
Get ready to get paid.
So I knew I was going to be getting some money. And so I was going to set myself up to be in Delaware because I was supposed to be meeting up with this young lady. I'm walking up the hill. I'm walking. And I'm trying to hurry and get there, before, anything. And he's sitting right there on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And, on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so, he's on his phone. So, I'm letting him rock out and talk. And, it's just when he finally reached out to me to come and, give him the keys, it's how he spoke to me with no respect to me and how he said it. But he said something really, real not right to me in the wrong way.
Real slick. I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Lay Holmes? You already know, bro. So don't do me like that. Here's your keys. Where's my money? You have my money? And he said, I'm going to send it to Larry. Mm-hmm. And this is why it's pissed me off too. For him to send my money.
Who the hell is Larry? Cancer. And my name is Larry. Who is Larry? This man. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep going. I don't know who Larry is.
I'm going to send it to Larry. Mm-hmm. And this is why it's pissed me off too. For him to send my money to Larry. But I'm going to send it to Larry. And I'm going to send the 500 to Larry. And then I just broke food. Like, what? What are you talking about? I wish I would have let him keep talking, though.
And peep this. While the case was active, Umar was on Instagram clowning Don, posting his picture, calling him a vandal, saying there's a warrant out, accusing him of spray painting the school. Bro, it was petty as hell. After all that ducking, September 2023, court finally rules. Judgment against Umar Johnson. Pay the man $3,000 plus interest, period. Don won, Umar lost.
Oh my God!
Back in December of 2021, Umar Johnson posted this image on his IG with the caption, "If you see this man, please call police. Wanted by law enforcement for FDMG vandalism." He also posted this picture stating that Donald Murray vandalized the FDMG campus last night. He indicated the reason he did this was because he lost a court case and was looking for street justice. So who is Donald, and what court case is Umar Johnson referring to? Donald, who goes by the name Don, did some work at the property Umar Johnson purchased in Wilmington. Don said Umar Johnson agreed to pay him $3,000. However, Umar kept changing the terms of their agreement. Text messages between Don and Umar were shown during a live stream that substantiated Don's claim. So Don decided to sue Umar Johnson in order to get his money. Don also stated in a video that he did not vandalize the property.
In regards to Umar Johnson, for him to bring me up and say, I didn't even see the video. But someone called me up and let me know that, he made a video and said that I vandalized the school. Then someone texted me, someone emailed, and a lot of people said that he said that I vandalized the school. And he's saying all this after he's saying that I lost the court case with him. I didn't lose the court case. We still got up to next week to be dealing with it. So for him to come out of nowhere and talk about he lost the court case and he vandalized the school, and I got I have an order of protection against some folks. For him to come out there and say, Don, when someone said that he said my full name, I vandalized the school. For me to take time out to do some old little boy kid shit to put, I don't even know what was put on the building. I don't know what was done on the building. I don't even know what vandalism, where it was vandalized. I didn't check it out.
And here's the kicker. 2 years later, Umar still ain't paid him. Imagine that. You rather fight in court for 3 years and get embarrassed than just give a homeless man the money you owe. That tells me everything I need to know about Umar's character.
We see the case description, Donald Murray versus Umar Johnson. Filing date, April 6th, 2021. And it's for breach of contract. Service by the sheriff was requested on April 22nd of 2021. On May 7th, the service was returned non-S. Based on the notes, they tried to serve Umar Johnson at the property in Delaware, but he wasn't there. He was eventually served on 9/10 of 2021. On October 11th of 2021, Don filed a motion for a default judgment. Umar Johnson filed an answer to the lawsuit on October 15th of 21. There were some issues with the court getting the notice to Umar because they were sending them to the address listed for the property in Delaware, and the notices were being returned to the court. Umar Johnson eventually communicated to the court that his mailing address is the P.O. Box in Delaware. There was a civil motion hearing on January 14th via Zoom, and during that hearing, Don did something that later almost jeopardized his case. On January 21st, 2022, Don's motion for a default judgment was denied, and the case was set to go to trial on July 6th of this year. However, on June 24th, there was an order, because during the civil motion on January 14th, Don made a recording of the hearing and posted it online, which was a violation of the court's policy. Therefore, an in-person hearing was set for July 22nd.
People, please listen to Uncle Mike on this one thing. If you got some court issue stuff going on, if you got some police stuff going on, if you got some real shit in your life going on, don't post it on social media. If you want to be a winner, if you want to win at this game of life, period, don't be so quick to post all your, especially if you're not even a YouTuber or something. You don't even know the rules, you just post it. Don't do that, bruh. Why you want to post it? Dude, fight in the courtroom, not on social media, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Be smart. Everybody think they smarter than Uncle Mike, but they don't show it. Please show that.
For Don to explain why he should not be held in contempt of court for violating the court policy by recording a court proceeding and posting it in a public domain. Due to this, the trial had to be rescheduled. The hearing was held, and Don was found to be in contempt of court, and all recordings of the January 14 hearing that were posted online had to be removed within 30 days or his case would be dismissed. A trial was rescheduled, which brings us to today, November 30th. However, on November 29th, the day before the trial, Umar Johnson requested a continuance on the basis that Umar Johnson, is ill and would not be able to attend.
And this is the part that really hurts, man, because call me naive, call me stupid. I really thought Umar could have been an asset. Our community already torn apart, already got enough division. We don't need more so-called leaders out here running scams and playing victim. It's one thing to mess up, everybody human, but scamming your own people, running off with donations, ducking court over $3K, blaming racism for your own irresponsibility, that ain't leadership, that's destruction. And it's sad because he had the influence, he had the attention, people wanted to believe. But every lie, every excuse, every dirty move, it just pushes folks further away from trusting anybody who claims they're doing it for the community. So if there's one thing to take from all this, don't just follow the loudest voice calling themselves a leader. Anybody can stand on the mic, scream for the people, and point fingers. But the receipts always tell the truth. Umar had the money, had the platform, had the trust, and he fumbled all three. And if we keep letting people like this slide, the community just stays stuck, divided, manipulated, scammed over and over again. The lesson, don't fall for charisma. Look at the track record. If a man can't even honor a $3,000 deal, he damn sure ain't about to run a multi-million-dollar school. So now I got to ask y'all, after all this, do you think Umar Johnson ever really planned to open that school? Or was it all just a long hustle from the start? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to see where y'all stand on this. And if you haven't yet, you should watch this video right here. Click now, and I'll see you on the next one. Panda out. Here we go again with Dr. U.
Panda out. I know one thing. When I go up there, dog.
Look at the track record.
When I go up there, I sure hope she there. I want to see that walk in person. You go, girl. You go, girl. I want to see that. She the only one I would talk to if I see this school. I ain't talking to nobody but the girl in the video. The lady in the video. No disrespect. No disrespect. But I want to talk to her and see if she's still behind Dr. Umar. I bet you she got a story. Look here, man. I'm going to upload. I'm going to tell my people to upload and post this on my Facebook page also. This Dr. Umar stuff, man. This real talk, man. He needs to be stopped. So share this video, please. I hope y'all are enders. Shout out to all my enders. Leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up, a comment, and share the video to a friend or something, because that makes the video go higher in the search engine, and we need to stop this guy. This guy is still running scams. One of the things I wanted to say, I don't know if I said it, that I went to Umar's Instagram, and I don't know how to do Instagram, but it sure is funny. I can leave a comment, or you can see their comments, leave comments. He turned comments off on most of his posts. I ain't got time to be going through all his posts, but I was going to leave a comment. I wasn't going to say nothing negative, because Uncle Mike don't do that, but I was going to leave a comment. Anyway, y'all let me know in the comments, man. When you post stuff on Instagram, because I don't post that much on Instagram, and when I do post, I want my comments to be on. I ain't trying to hide for nobody. I love to see the comments, and love to try to, every time somebody says something in the comments, I try to take that in consideration to do better. I'm human. I know I need work. I need a lot of work, man. I'm eating on camera. The reason why I keep eating on camera, because the fiance is gone, and she texted her sister to make me some food. And look, y'all, I'm still eating the breakfast. And she coming with this. And they came and bought me this ice cream. God dang, dude, I'm not used to being spoiled. They spoiling Uncle Mike, man. Love her to death. I ain't used to this, man. I'm used to providing and giving to the wives and the girlfriends and all that stuff. I've never been on this side of the fence where I know for a fact somebody loves you dearly. I've never been on this side of the fence. Everybody I've been with, everybody I married, I was in love with them. And they just put up with me, I guess, until the money ran out. That's right, I said it, till the money ran out. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here, man. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell her Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.